I'm thinking today about street photography, and I believe that the name of the game is in the mundane, right? You can walk down the same lane over and over again, whether it's sunshine or rain, but you'll find something, right? There's always going to be a potential to make a photograph, but you must open your mind to the infinite possibilities that exist throughout the world. It doesn't matter where you are and which city or town, you can find something that'll turn your frown upside down, because I believe through the power of photography, you can achieve anything. You can go out there and you can find the most mundane thing to be infinitely beautiful, where there's unlimited potential and there's no limits with what you can photograph, right? Looking at this plastic here, you can find a million ways to photograph this inanimate object, right? Something that's not even human. But for me, there's a human presence here. We have this shoe on top holding this down. Who knows what this was put here for? But I believe that actually embracing the world in a state of play through a childlike perspective, you can find the mundane life around you to be the most beautiful or most sought after photograph to make. I mean, really, I think a lot of the times when you consider street photography, we get caught up in making some intricate composition, making some sort of character appear like they are the star of the show, or finding the people to be the main interest, when there's multifaceted ways to approach this thing. I don't believe there's one way to do street photography. There's no definition, right? Anything and everything can be street photography, and everything is photographable. So when you go out there, recognize that whatever mundane thing you see has infinite potential, but you must open up your mind to the possibilities. Put your camera closer to things. Go into macro mode. Look at the textures and details around you. Look at the faces. Make a portrait, right? It doesn't have to be candid all the time, but I like to make pictures without asking for permission because it takes less time, right? I like to move on to the next one. I like to make pictures quickly. I'm all about speed and longevity and curiosity, where I go out there and I'm interested in the next picture and the next picture and the next picture. I'm not getting caught up in making any single image. I'm looking for those very mundane, boring things that you may believe have no potential, but when you raise the camera and you observe things from your perspective and you recognize that we are abstracting life through the medium and creating something out of nothing, then, and I believe only then, will you have the infinite potential to creatively thrive through the practice of street photography.